Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again for another footy talk. Months, what you telling me?
I'm parched, but we're gonna be chefing today, man. We're eating good today, man. You know, walked out my yard last night, and I got to witness a public flogging. You know, got to witness a public embarrassment. You know, and it's good to even see the rest of the reactions from the Arsenal fans unfold in front of me today. How it's really interesting to see how different Arsenal fans are dealing with it all. You know, some of them like to sleep at night, so they still believe they're going to win the Champions League. You know, they kind of convince themselves certain things just to be able to sleep at night. You know, it's crazy. It's like they forget where they come from. You know, but yeah, man. Outside of that, man, I'm good. There's just a lot to unpack over what's just happened in these last few days. But obviously, we've got a big game today as well. So yeah, man, I'm all good, man. Like, subscribe, and yeah, man. Shout out everyone for the 15K as well, man. So
yeah, trust me, big up for that, man. Hey, big up everyone inside. You know what I mean? Love everyone supporting the Clips channel as well. We're moving. You get me? I had that yard man video in the chamber for months, you know. That was locked away, blood. I was waiting for the Arsenal capitulation so I could release that back into the atmosphere, bro. This is just what happens, bro. Like I always say to you, man, the Arsenal Express is never late, blood. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's early, but it's never late, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's yeah, man, it's a pleasure to be able to share these memories. You know what I mean? So big up everyone. That Yardman Clips on 20K, blood, on a channel with 6,000 subs. So we're 21K. Do you know, bro? Listen, I had the gun, bro. I had the gun parked off, blood, fully loaded. You know what I'm saying?
Round the corner,
bro. Man, just had that there, you know. Yeah, you know I mean, and bro, listen, we raided Yardman's channel yesterday. He was breaking down, and then I seen flipping, what's his name as well? Northside absolutely crumbling, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, what a time to be alive, bro. I can't even lie. What a time to be alive, man. Sensational, bro. These men having meltdowns.
Meltdowns. And the thing is, they were on such a high after beating Man City. They were on such a high. Such a high. And this is what I felt like. This is the same thing. Remember when we drew, who did we draw against? When we drew against Nottingham Forest, and who did they beat? Arsenal beat someone that same weekend. I don't know who they beat, but they got the 3 points in it, yeah. And they didn't even give me 48 hours to be upset that the gap was now 4 points. It just went back to 6 points within 2 days. They drew against Villa, and then we beat Brentford. Bro, they didn't even give us, they didn't give me 48 hours to be upset about anything. It was crazy. The title race was back on and it was done within 3 days again. I don't know. It's crazy. And again, with the City, they didn't even get, I'd say 24 hours to really take in that City win. That's what's so mad. And you know, I think it's funny because, and I want to start with Miles Lewis Skelly in it, because he's obviously been the topic in it. And for me, I think football needs more Miles Lewis Skelly. So I'm gonna start by saying that. Yeah, there isn't enough shithousery in the game anymore. Most men are just robots. The Neil Maupayes, the Erling Haalands, the Jamie Vardys, yeah, all of that. Even to an extent, James Maddison, like all of that. We need all of that in the sport. Yeah, but what I don't like is all of a sudden, when the whole internet's going at Miles Lewis Skelly, and I'm not excusing what my man said on TalkSport. Fuck all that. What
happened in TalkSport?
My man said something about he has to be careful because look what happened to Erling Haaland's dad and that. What's man talking about? What's man talking? I don't know his name. The guy from TalkSport, bro. I generally don't know his name. Someone in the chat will know. Man was talking. That's just hella ferocious chat, man. Less of that, innit? You know what I'm saying? Talking about career ending and that. That's moving mad. But outside of that, you see how man are now clowning Miles Lewis Skelly. A lot of the Arsenal fans are like, oh, he's 18. Oh, why? Look at you, lot pathetic clowning an 18-year-old. From time you want to be doing man celebrations,
that's the whole smoke.
When you become a shithouse, it doesn't just come with the hat, the laughs, and the khaki, the hee-hees and the ha-has.
Yes, sir.
It don't just come with that. Do you know what it comes with? The second something goes wrong, and it might not even be you. It might not even be you. It might just be your team. You are the face. You then become the face of clownery. That's what happens. And don't tell me he's 18. You man are pathetic. You're counting an 18-year-old. I'm pretty sure the same Arsenal fans were laughing at Lenny Euro for getting dog walked against Southampton. So what's man talking about? He's 18. What's man talking about? I keep the same energy. I laugh at Euro at any opportunity. That what? So I'm not going to laugh at Skelly as well because he's 18 as well. Come on, what are we doing here?
Bro, once you're first team player, you have to hold smoke, bro. The same way everyone else does, bro. Age ain't got nothing to do with it, fam. Do you know what I mean? If you join the army, whether you're 18 or 38, blood, if that bullet ricochets, that's you, cuz. You know the way there, bro. Listen, bullets don't discriminate, cuz. You know
it's got your name on it. It's got your name on it.
That's it, bro. If you're there and you're in the uniform, you could get blown up. This is just what happens, innit? Like, shit don't discriminate. Like, as soon as you're out there, bro, it's open season, bro. Anyone can get it.
This is what I'm saying. If you're in the fields, you're in the fields. And this is what I mean by, like, you know, throwing a rock and then hiding your hand. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't Man's calling the Tottenham fans pussies, doing all of this. But when he's getting smoked now, everyone's like, oh, no, you can't do that. You know, you can't do that. Like, come on, what we doing now?
Bro, these are the brothers that celebrated Rory busting his ACL, bro. Let's never forget.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, again, it's the consistent speaking out of both sides of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? I keep it consistent. For me, as I said, football, the Premier League needed Miles Lewis Skelly. But don't wrap him in bubble wrap when he's taking the piss out of man. Don't let him take the piss and wrap him in bubble wrap. You know what I'm saying? Haaland took the piss and rightfully got smoked. People forget that Haaland's still a young player. You know what I'm saying? People forget that he's still a young player. But when everyone's like, oh, why are all the other fan bases getting involved in the be humble thing? This is an Arsenal City thing. No, it wasn't. Ever since Erling Haaland said be humble, and Man City went on that they won 2 games in 14. When they went on that barren run, every fan base was saying be humble. It weren't just Arsenal fans telling him to be humble. All of us, we were all saying to Haaland, be humble, bro. So we all piled on Haaland. But now that man are piling on Miles Lewis Skelly, pause, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, it's like everyone hates Arsenal. Oh, we're the victims. Oh, why is it different when it's us? It always.
Yeah, I seen posts like that. You know, I seen posts like that. I've seen posts like, "Yo, why does everyone care so much when it's us?" And that it's because you man do the most, blood, all the time, fam. So it's like people are waiting for your demise. That's all it is, bro. It's like you bring it onto yourself, bro. It's the bully, claiming to be the victim. This is what Arsenal fans are. They're always the instigators, and then shit. When it all falls down, they're the victims, but it's like you initiate all of this.
But you know what it is? I don't even think it's all the way that. Even though they initiate it, and even though these men have been chatting shit since they were in back-to-back 8th, it's not even just that, Rant. I'll tell you right now, Arsenal fans, when you are the butt of the joke's never going to be funny.
Thanks.
Understand that. You're always a bad man until you buck a badder man. Stop seeking validation, you know what I'm saying, and avoiding expectation. Just stop it. Yeah. When your team, if Liverpool lose today or we go out to Tottenham, we will be the butt of the joke. And it's going to feel like every other team has been waiting for Liverpool to lose a game. But that doesn't mean I'm the only team on the planet to be clowned 24/7. It's the way the game goes. That's all it is. Man United have been the butt of the joke. Do you hear them screaming, oh, everyone hates us? Why is it so different when it's Man United? Bro, every team, when you're the butt of the joke, it's gonna feel like everyone's piling on you. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. But these men think that they have some divine right to that they're the most hated. That that it's different when it comes to them. And this whole divine right thing is so weird to me. I'd understand if Arsenal are winning year in, year out. So and they've been chatting shit for years and they've been winning. And finally they've been gone, yes, they've lost. But what divine right have you earned? There's no divine right here. I don't get it. You can't speak out of both sides of your mouth consistently. You can't claim victim. And as I said, like what you said, you can't be the bully and then claim victim.
I hear it. Hey, Paul, this is one of the best questions I've ever read, you know. How long is a manager's apprenticeship, bro? Because, brother, 6 seasons, you know. 6 whole seasons. This guy's a criminal, you know. And he just signed a new deal this season. You see, when Arteta signed that new deal, I laughed my head off. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I laughed my head off because I thought, how are you going to announce the manager's new deal in the middle of like a shaky situation as well? Because it's not like he was on a winning streak. Do you know what I mean? Man think that stability helps the team, bro. At this point, it doesn't, bro. In Arsenal's case, stability actually breeds more complacency because it's just next year. You're not just gonna keep coming second, bro, or keep challenging for the league. That's not how football works, bro. You evolve or you become extinct really quickly, bro. My team found that out. Do you know what I'm saying?
You gotta move with the times.
Yeah, you gotta move with the times. We didn't evolve, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And now we're deciding to try and evolve our team now, 10 years too late.
Yeah, but you're playing catch up, innit?
And we're playing catch up to everyone. We're not playing catch up to Nottingham Forest. We're playing catch up to Bournemouth. We're playing catch up to Brighton, blood.
Stop.
Do you know what I mean? This is what happens when you take too long. Do you know what I'm saying? So Arsenal better wake up, because before you know it, you're sixth in the league. You know, we're playing catch up to Aston Villa. We're playing catch up to Newcastle, bro. The longer you take to realize that this brother ain't getting you nowhere, the more you're setting yourself up long term for some absolute fuckeries, bro. This is the reality, because you're not going nowhere, blood. And you haven't been going nowhere with this brother. You stagnated, yeah. I'd argue that you peaked here 3 seasons ago. When we saw Arsenal playing that liquid football, yeah, smashing everyone 4s and 5s and shit, even though they didn't win nothing, yeah, that was as good as it was ever going to get for you. That was as good as it was ever going to get. And it's just gotten worse ever since then. And you spent money since then as well, blood. You spent a lot of money since then. You dropped 100 million on a midfielder, bro.
Declan overpriced. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, on a corner taker, 100 million, that's what you spent on. Do you know what I mean? And his biggest gift to you is in swinging corners under the crossbar, bro. Like, bro, it's crazy work, bro. This is the reality, bro. That was literally your best period, bro. Like, man, them was saying in the chat that your golden period, yeah, was a golden shower, blood. You know, that's like that. Bro, that's what it is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm wheeling up the Saliba video, Colin Mawani, bro. It's dark.
Bro, listen, brother. I see the thing of the man saying Saliba against fucking Newcastle and a picture of Anderson Gibb, blood, in the airport, blood. I couldn't believe it.
Mad.
I seen something.
Someone needs to send that to me.
Bro, I can't lie. And who the fuck is this brother as well? This Rory talks ball, brother. Who does he support? Arsenal.
Arsenal fan, yeah.
Brother, someone just put this video in the chat here. Man's talking about Kieran Trippier and that, bro. Does man not know that Kieran Trippier is a mixed race, blood?
I don't think he knows still.
It's weird, you know. You know what I'm saying? What a weirdo, blood. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when I'm seeing a white youth, yeah, call a mixed race youth racist, yeah, it's like, what did you think you was gonna get out of that? Because even if it was another white youth, yeah, it's like, bro, so what, blood? Like, bruv, like, you don't get points for that, you know. You know, man said, "Oh, I bet he's racist," and that, bruv. I bet you're racist, yeah, bruv. I bet your dad's racist. If we want to play that game, you know them way there, and your mum as well, like, what kind of shit is that? It's proper weird, isn't it? Man said he was apologizing on Twitter today, bro. Like, what went through his mind in the first place, bro? Like, I was with Kieran Trippier's brother, like, I think maybe about 3 months ago. At some black footballers thing, bro, and he's darker than Kieran, bro. Like, he's dark, bro. It was bare funny. Like, they look the same. His brother's just brown skin.
Yeah,
like the brother's mixed race, and man called him racist.
Why do you know that Trips is mixed race? Everyone knows Trips is
mixed race. Bruv, listen, man. The white man still trying to claim Cole Palmer, so it is what it is, innit? You know them way. So it is what it is. So it don't matter, innit? Like, it is what it is, but that was so weird to me.
Yeah.
You know, that was so weird to me, bro. Like, so weird. Like, why would you even say that anyway? Your team's getting smoked, and because your team's getting smoked.
No, that's why, bro.
Man said, right, he's racist and that. You know, man, try and get, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man, try and pull the equalizer. Man said, let me get some of these black Arsenal fans on side. Real.
You know when it's dark when you're just saying any and every and anything. Yeah. Is that a color thing, Robbie? Is that a color thing, Robbie? Is that underbelly color thing?
Wait, bro, I need that video, you know. I actually need that video, fam. I need it, bro. I actually need it. Unbelievable. Bro, you know what? All this time, yeah, you see when Lee was saying Rory talks bollocks, I thought he was talking about the other Rory. I thought he was talking about Rory Jennings, blood. I had no idea he was talking about this brother. I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, it's awesome, fam. But yeah.
Nah, Lee's a menace, bro. It's all making sense now, bro. Making sense. I had no idea, bro. That the only Rory I know is Jennings, blood. So I never knew when he was saying Rory talks bollocks. I was like, who's this guy? That's even worse now. Do you know what I'm saying? What a weirdo. Do you know what I mean? What a weirdo, man. Do you know what I'm saying? But yesterday,
if he's apologized, that's crazy. Because
bruv, listen, I'll be real. Yeah, if I said something dumb like that, I wouldn't even apologize. I just switch my phone off.
Just actually go about your day.
Yeah, people forget, man. You know the ones there. Like, I'm not apologizing. Like, brother, you know when you say something, you just can't, bro, you can't take it back from the universe. You might as well just let it die down. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Like this is just what it is. I just switch off my phone and say, you know what, cool, no content today, bro. Uploads only, and that. It's fair.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's one of them ones. Listen, I feel like, you know, as I said, when your team's going and your team's losing, you know, in that moment, because I'll be real, yeah, enough moments I could have got my channel done forever, you know. When Liverpool, like, bro, when Liverpool went 2-0 up and then all of a sudden we're 5-2 down, that wasn't even on my channel, so I had to hold my mouth in it. But there's been watch-alongs, rants. There's been watch-alongs, bro, where, bro, I don't even want to go back to those moments, but there's watch-alongs, yeah, where I felt to say things in it. I'm not even excusing anything.
I wanted to see where you were when Aston Villa pammed you lot, blood, because I remember that. Because that game,
I was doing the hysteric laughter. You know the hysteric laughter. Every goal goes in, I'm laughing. You know, you're laughing.
Bro, that's what Klopp used to do. Every time you man used to get smoked, you used to see Klopp's teeth, blood. You just smiling, you know. I was like, fuck this, man.
It's fucking true.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm telling you now, there's certain games there where like it was just straight, like, right, cool. It's laughter to get it. I had to go get some air, bro. But you know, when, as I said, you see, with them Arsenal fans, yeah, especially because a lot of them are kind of trying to force this positivity for the win and that. We already knew Arsenal were out. Yeah. I feel like deep down, they knew that Arsenal were out. You know what I'm saying? They knew that Arsenal were out. You see
before the game, bro. Like, even when I saw the Arsenal starting lineup, yeah, I was like, all right, cool. And then after like half an hour, I was like, when does Arteta decide that he's gonna go for it? You know the one? Because my thing is, yeah, like, if you're already 2-0 down, and maybe my mentality is different from a lot of football fans and that. But if you're already 2-0 down and you're going away from home, the odds are already stacked against you. So you just have to go out all guns blazing from the very beginning. You have to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going in there sick, blood, because it's like we're losing already. You know, like that. Like, it's crazy. It's just like, bro, if you go, if you're in a fight, like, bro, if you're in a fight that you know you can't win or you're not expected to win, if you get cornered by 3 brothers, you're not supposed to win the fight. You might as well go sick, and try and just inflict as much damage before the man they start dominating, because it's gonna happen. Do you know what I'm saying? So even if the first guy, I break his jaw and the other 2 stamp me out, I'm making sure I'm leaving with something. You know them ones. Man don't just stand there and just say, oh, fuck it, I'm outnumbered, and just curl up, blood, and just let man stamp you out. Nah, bro, you have to take something with you. Arsenal didn't even try to take nothing with them. Do you know what I mean? They just rolled up and were just like, go on then. You know what I mean? They just got stamped out, bro. Like, bro, 4 goals, no reply.
It's not even just that. They played them 3 times this season and they ain't scored once. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. They played them 3 times. Both legs, 2-0, 2-0, and 1-0. They ain't scored. How, Sway? Eddie Howe? Let me know. Like, they can't. You remember when Eddie Howe was linked with Arsenal, the way Arsenal fans didn't want him, bro? The disrespect I was hearing on Eddie Howe's name, when he got linked with Arsenal. He got linked with Arsenal when they got Unai Emery. Yeah, but
bro, they're the only team in the league that go machine for machine with Arsenal in terms of physicality and shithousery, and they can't take it. They're all medicine they don't like.
Yeah, but again, it wasn't really that yesterday though, because there was no Joe Linton. The bully boy weren't even there, and in the first leg, Bruno Guimaraes weren't even there.
But they were getting bullied by Tierney, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Tierney was clamping man, standing over man and chatting real shit to man, like he was on smoke.
Like, this is so for me. Like, there's a lot of things. Like, they're out here calling Saliba Alibaba and that, bro. It's real dark. It's real dark with Saliba. The way he got packed by Isak again, by the way, and don't get me wrong, Isak can pack anyone in it especially on his day. He can do up any. I think he's got the talent to do up any centre back in the world on his day, in it. But you see, Saliba, that was a monumental stinker. Like, from the early doors, man's making mistakes. You know, his whole thing is supposed to be moving calm on the ball. Being calm on the ball that's his whole thing. That's his whole thing. That's his whole brand. A man's just giving the ball away, chipping over the ball, not knowing what to do. Look, bro, and you see Saliba in aerial duels,
Bruv,
We've been speaking
Saliba,
about that.
bruv,
You
listen,
don't
this
win his
guy,
aerial duels.
bruv, he's not good, bro. Like, it's like, man, gas this you up, yeah. He's just a ball to feet player. That's it. Like, he's a defender, bro. Like, the stuff that I care the least about is what he's good at. Man don't care about all this, bro. Like, even when the ball, yeah, this guy don't sense danger. You know what killed me, yeah? The ball arrives to him. He's got a player here and a player here.
Yeah.
He can just open his body out and just go back to the goalkeeper. My man's like, now I'm going to try to take a touch and go in between the gap that's not really there when the ball is kind of at a weird height. It's like he decided to take the most difficult opportunity, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
While being
like, why would you do that?
knowing that another goal really deads the tie. Like any hope. This is the thing. Like, even like I think Saliba's a good defender. Yeah, I think in fact, I'm not gonna lie, he's a very good defender. He's still one of the top centre backs in the league. Yeah, but you see with like when it goes wrong for him, it's worse than what it would be for Gabriel, because at least Gabriel's still a brute. You know what I'm saying? Gabriel can still fall back on pure defending. You see what I'm saying? He has the better fullback. Now, if Saliba's having a bad game, he doesn't fall back on the brute defending. He kind of thinks, oh, maybe I can play my way out. I can play my way out.
Yeah, but that's because that's not there, my bro. You gotta understand, like, that's not his fundamental set. It's not his fundamental mindset. Yeah, people love him because of how it looks, bro. It's just pure aesthetics, bro. But the thing is, defending is not really aesthetic. Defending's ugly, bro.
Yeah,
defending's ugly, blood. Like, defending's not supposed to look good, bro. It's not supposed to look good. And this is the reality. Like, there's not really an aesthetic way to defend, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? There's not
Virgil
really,
van Dijk thing is overplayed. Like, Virgil van Dijk, when Virgil van Dijk flies into a tackle, it's not pretty, bro.
It's not pretty, bro. He's 6'5", man, bruv. A 6'5" bro crashing into a tackle don't look good. It's not supposed to. It looks mad clumsy and awkward and that. But bro, like, man won the ball, innit? That's what it is. If you're running and you're going shoulder to shoulder with man, or you're tussling and whatever, bro, there's nothing pretty about it. Man just have to just deal with the thing. That's what defending is. Like, defending, doing unorthodox things for the sake of doing it, yeah, doesn't make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're under pressure and there's two players around you, you don't try and Cruyff turn in between them, bro. You just kick it out, bro. I'll be real. This is what you do. There's nothing aesthetic about a man just clearing the ball and hoofing it, bro, when they're in danger. But guess what? It's effective, bro.
Yeah, that's the Kanate thing, innit?
Kills the danger, bro. That's what Kanate does. He just bully boy ting, slap that away, bro. I ain't trying to turn. I ain't trying to pick no one out. Get rid of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even the David Raya pass to Declan Rice, brother, just get rid of it. Why are you trying, bro? You know what I hate?
They just did that to Man City as well. They just did it to Man City with that.
Bro, you know what I hate when goalkeepers do that, yeah? Because it's like, I don't care, yeah? I do not care what your manager's told you. If you're the goalkeeper and you're facing the whole pitch and you've got a brother running towards you to receive the ball, yeah? What can he see that you can't?
Obviously, the man behind him.
No, what can the man coming towards the ball see that the goalkeeper can't see?
Oh, nothing. Because he's
exactly, because he can only see the keeper. So why would you give him the ball?
Yeah, Raya can see the player. Raya can see the pressure behind him.
But this is what I'm saying. What's he gonna do other than just pass it back to you, bro? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Still.
Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, if he does bounce it back to you, someone can say, all right, cool. If he bounces it back, he's taken that player out. But he hasn't, because the player's not in. He's not really a threat anyway, because he's behind the other brother. So it don't matter. Like, there's already a body in between it. So you haven't created an extra passing lane. You haven't created a different option. You haven't taken an option away, bro. It's a wasted pass, bro.
Yep.
It's a wasted pass, bro. And this is why even on smaller sided games, when I have my futsal team and we're playing and it's 5-a-side, yeah, most of the time, yeah, there's no point, yeah, the goalkeeper rolling the ball, yeah, into the defender, yeah. So the defender, because the defender can't go back to the keeper, the next pass has to go out wide. So why don't you just roll it out wide straight away and just miss the player in front, because he's gonna be just playing the same pass just 2 seconds slower. So just go straight out wide. Why the fuck would you go into a player for him to just go back to you, bro? It's a wasted pass, like. So the fact that Raya passed him the ball in the first place, even if Rice did receive it, Rice has to either pass it back to Raya, which is a dumb pass, or he has to turn blind and lose the ball, blood. So either way, you just don't give Rice the ball, my bro. Like, at all. So why didn't the keeper just hoof it?
Yeah, bro. This is it. But everyone wants to say, right, like, I was just told Raya is the best keeper in the league on form. I was told all these things. You know, I was getting all the Rice prop. And I tried to say, listen, I give
the season, making a few saves, and these men were saying, oh yeah, best keeper in the league and all these things, bro. That's what they were doing, bro.
It's diabolical. I remember. And that's why we're saying was cooking with Raya. We were saying that last stream. Shout out Never a Foul, man. We were saying that last stream, cooking with Raya blood. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is right now. I'll keep it a buck in it. You see David Raya, listen, good keeper. Listen, but you see Manchester City, bro. Beating Manchester City is not the benchmark, bro. It's not the benchmark. And don't get me wrong, the way Arsenal dealt with City was a statement win because of the scoreline, but not because of the quality that you've dispatched. Does that make sense?
And also not because of the quality of the game, because City
Man United beat them at their own ground. Yeah, like Man United beat them at their own ground. We beat them 2-0 and it was a training match. You know, Tottenham beat them 4-0, no reply. Beat them again as well in the cup. They done the double dutch. You know what I'm saying? Aston Villa beat them up. The only team that did it, that got the double dutch was Chelsea. Chelsea, the only team that couldn't beat Man City this year. Everyone else has had their way with Man City. So it's not about beating Man City. It was just about the scoreline in which they dispatched of City. But that again, it's not the ceiling no more this season. It's more impressive to beat Nottingham Forest than it is to beat Man City this season.
Oh, 100%.
Fact. If you go beat Bournemouth at their ground, that's more impressive to me than beating Man City at your ground. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. I'm not happy. Like, so for me, I understand. Like, I'm not being I don't like celebration police in it. I'm not saying Arsenal fans can't celebrate nothing. Celebrate your win, but the humbling was always around the corner with Newcastle in that second leg, and now they're going to Dubai.
Are they actually going to
Dubai?
Dubai?
They're going to Dubai.
Are they actually going back to Dubai just because it worked the last time?
They are rants. They're going to Dubai. They're going to Dubai.
Yeah, it's too late for all that, mate.
Yeah, they're going to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to talk about Declan overpriced Rice, Declan Spice, whatever you don't want to call him. The way Gordon cooked him. Gordon cooked him in the middle of the park. And the worst thing is, you see that tackle that he put on Bruno Guimaraes? Not even a yellow card. Where are the ref shouts? Man made the tackle and did this. He did this. I'm telling you right now, where are the bad ref shouts? Where are the referee complaints? Where are they? I'm not hearing it. The Arsenal fans' cope for me is why I say they're a special specimen of their special. Like, by the way, Armin, obviously, I was literally hearing, I don't want to hear Caicedo chat, by the way. Arsenal fans were like, I don't want to hear this Caicedo stats. I'm tired of it. Declan Rice is da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's mad. I don't know what to say when it comes to Arsenal. I feel like the fact that they didn't get an attacker and that whole Zubimendi thing got pushed out with the PR. It's just killing me. They got you lot. They hoodwinked you, man. They gave you a little Zubimendi, little teaser Zubimendi. Then what after that? They bought time. The board was buying time. They were buying time. And that win against Manchester City bought you more time. Man, them forgot that you didn't bring in an attacker. Now Martinelli's injured. Not like that even matters because he's shit anyway. But Martinelli's injured. So now it's Raheem the Dream. But man, them wanted to turn their nose up at Cunha. When I asked Arsenal fans about Cunha, nah. When I asked man about Semenyo, nah. Bro, how can you be turning Victor Boniface? You want to turn your nose up at guys like Victor Boniface? Your front line is Sterling, Havertz, and Trossard. But you want to... It's... Nah, what? Raheem Sterling in 2025, Trossard and Havertz as your front three. That dings, that really dings. It dings. Like, that reeks. And you want to take that to the Premier League, to the promised land. You don't want to take that into the Champions League. It reeks. It actually reeks. But no striker. No goal scorer. What? Cunha's not good enough. Cunha's better than all of them. He's better than all of them. And what are we doing here? That's real bin juice. I don't care how good your defense is. It's real bin juice.
Yeah, it's nasty.
You know what I'm saying? It's nasty work. So, you know, when I'm hearing every little excuse under the sun, you lot, we're the most hated, you lot are taking the mick out of an 18-year-old. How dare you call him Skelly? And all of that.
That's crazy, you know.
No, he's gonna get called Skelly, Smelly, or whatever you don't want. That's what's gonna happen now. You lot wanted to do the shithouse thing. The unfortunate thing is, you see, when it comes to the shithouse, you kind of got to compete trophy for trophy, or you got to have taken one trophy off of them, man, to kind of do the shithouse thing. That's why when people were saying stay humble, the reason Arsenal fans still get pushback for saying stay humble is because City are treble winners and 4-peaters.
Yeah. Oi, did you see Gordon's interview? That's nasty. And he done it with such a straight face as well.
He's with the flag. That's why he's doing this one.
He's
with the flag at the corner. He did the Henry celebration in the first leg. And
he's nasty, you know.
On the Stuart Dallas thing.
Yeah. Oh, we just got to stay humble and that. Straight face.
Straight face. We just got to stay humble. Did you not see what Newcastle, the admin, posted?
No.
Posted the football. They posted the football with Arteta, the football. They posted the football, bro. If you go on Newcastle's official Twitter, they posted the football in the net. You know, obviously Arteta spoke about it being the ball and that. Yeah, bro. They took the absolute piss.
Man said it's important for us to stay humble now. Like straight face, like nasty work, bro, in the TV interview. Now he's a demon, bro. Listen, bro, I gotta apologize to League Gunner, innit, for Odegaard. I can't lie, he was a visionary, bro. I didn't see it, bro. I didn't see it, man. He sucks. I'll be honest.
I called him world class.
Bro, he sucks, bro. Like League Gunner was right, bro. I swear down, bro. Bro, at times, I was thinking, you know what it is, Gunner just don't like him, innit? And I think there is an element of that.
Yeah.
But he's shit, blood. I can't lie. He's shit, blood. Oh my days.
I don't know what's like part of me, because obviously, like he goes with the type of ballers that we like, innit? So it's like it's hard for it's had to get to here for man to kind of give up on him. It's had to get to this point, innit? It's had to get like he's had chance after chance. And for me, like for all the good things he does, he can't carry a team because he's not good enough in the box when it comes to being decisive. So that's why, like, and it's mad because this is the thing about having, you know how you can have two very good players but not have a game changer. This is the difference. Saka, when Odegaard wasn't there, was suffering. Yeah, he was suffering. And then now that Saka's not there, Odegaard's come back, and I'd say he's suffering worse, way worse than what Saka was.
Bro, Odegaard, bro, listen. He's only as good, as everything else around him. If the team are playing well, he looks good, If the team are playing shit, he's anonymous. He's nowhere. He's nothing, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? This brother is meant to be the captain, bro. He is, bro. Like, he's not even, bruv. What is he, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what's killing me right now. Like, the PR around this guy, they gassed him up. They gassed him up so much, because of, I don't know, maybe they fancy him or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's that. But it's like, these men were talking about saying he was their world-class player and all these things, and he gets into any team and he's this and he's that, bro. This guy is meaty, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a meaty. Do you know what I mean? And you know when these men try and use the effective at what, blood? Do you know what I'm saying? My thing is, it's like, I'm not someone that even, I don't really care about stats too much, yeah, when it comes to players, because it's like sometimes you can just watch players play, yeah, and you can just know what they're on, bro. Like, but genuinely, when I watch this guy play, yeah, his best attribute is his work rate, bro. Like, he initiates the press on that. Man, don't create no chances. Their man was saying that they couldn't create chances because they didn't have him, and then he came back and they're still not creating nothing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's final pass ain't it. In the box, he's redundant, bro. Like, man's getting into the box and it's like man can't shoot. Like that.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
so
his shooting
confused.
ability has just been Space Jam, like, because
Bro,
when he bagged like what 16 goals 2 years ago, and
but
he
that's
was
why I
late
said that's
in
where
seeing.
Arsenal peaked that season, where he
Yeah.
scored all those goals, bro. It's like Arsenal just had, yeah, like they just had an OP season where they were just balling out, and that was the best numbers. And they thought that
They
he
barely
could
had any injuries that year as well. They didn't have many injuries that year.
Bro, they thought that they could replicate that, bro. Trust me. He's just,
Yeah,
bro. He's
but
just
that's on
another Kai
Arteta as
Havertz.
well, though. But that's on Arteta as well because he tweaked the system, bro. And don't get me wrong, Arsenal that season, Arsenal conceded like 40 odd goals. I mean, they conceded like 46 or 7 goals in it in that year. So obviously, the manager's thing was to make them more defensively sturdy. But rather than buy like a different defender, he's changed. He changed. He changed the tactics. And then what that done with that, but because the Arsenal players that season, I think, was so dependent on the system, the second he tweaked that system to become more defensive, it fucked bare things up going forward. The whole fluidity thing died because Martinelli is shit. So you see him getting Martinelli to perform, for me, was 95% on the system, not him being good. You know what I'm saying? Saka, to be fair, Saka in it. He's always going to get you goals. And Odegaard, as you can see, is pretty much looking like he's only as good as what's around him. So, and of course, they don't really have a goal scorer. So out of your 4 attackers, only one of them is a constant. So that means most of your attack was based on the fluidity of that system, not the players just being X factor, just being cold, innit? Like the players being that good. So the second you change that, you just fucked everything going forward. And you now leave it to Saka, who's played like 400 games but before the age of what, 23? And now look at him. Now he's bedbound. Now he's finished. Like, obviously, hopefully he gets, hopefully he recovers. But bro, hamstring off the bone and that. Yeah, you know crazy. What I'm saying? Hamstring off the bone and that. This is it. You know. Listen, man.
Bro, I can't lie.
That was the worst thing to do, man. Changing those tactics, man.
I don't know. They just need to get rid of him at this point, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. The Odegaard thing is scary, bro, because like it's one of them ones. He's a player that the aesthetics, yeah, it definitely, because I don't watch them all the time, innit? It definitely, when I saw him playing, I was thinking, right, he's got something, but there's no substance to anything he does, bro. Like, there's zero substance, and it's like, there kind of does need to be like a point where, cool, even if you're not getting stats or whatever, yeah, there has to be a deeper meaning to what you're doing. Like, he's not even facilitating. I don't know what man does. He just runs around, bro. Like, it's a weird one.
Like it's weird because he facilitates, yeah. Do you know what it is as well? Because I do think it's a bit of both with Odegaard. Like, I think, yeah, with more decisive attackers around him, I do think he cooks in it. I'm not gonna go that far. He definitely cooks in it. But the thing is that like the attackers around him, aside from Saka, we know they're not all that. So the ownership and being able to do something. So now it falls on you to kind of be more direct. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be. There has to be something more direct about you. And don't get me wrong, like I personally think similar to was it Mainu? He was playing on the injury at Man United. Someone's playing on the injury at United. He was playing on the injury.
I'm not sure, bro. We always got players playing injured, to be honest.
So, I've forgotten the names, but I've forgotten who it was. But I do feel like because they're low on players as well, I do feel like as well that Odegaard, they rushed him back from that ankle injury, and he's been shit ever since as well, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's gone down.
Yeah, he's bruv, Mason Mount, bro. I swear down.
Yeah, he's
looking like bro. That's what he's looking like. Just a cardio guy. He's looking like a cardio guy. Yeah, just a more aesthetic Mason Mount. That's what man.
I blame Arteta, man. I blame Arteta as well, though, man, because you can't again like certain man, like even Ben White. like Ben White was playing on injury for about 9 weeks before he actually went to go get surgery. Crystal Palace done it with Wharton. Now Wharton looks cooked. Wharton was looking like one of the bro. I rate Wharton in it. I think Wharton's hot. He's cold in it.
But he was that, but he had a nasty injury in it.
Yeah, no, but they made him play on it. He played on the injury and then they sent him for surgery. Now I'm not saying that's an excuse for Odegaard, innit? I'm not saying it's the, you know what I'm saying? It's an excuse for Odegaard. But man is going down on the same ankle since he got clamped on international duty, and man is playing him over and over and over, and then subbing him off, and he can't change the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that's the only excuse, because don't get me wrong, bare players play on injury. Thiago got injected enough times for us and had to play on injury bare times for us, bro. Fabinho got his kneecaps injected bare times. That's why they combusted in 2022, 2023, blood. That's why his kneecaps combusted. Yeah, and he suddenly turned like he was 44, you know? But Arsenal players, for me, there's not enough X factor in that team. There's never been enough X factor in that team. You know what I'm saying? They don't have X factor. They don't have enough game changers and match winners. So therefore, the players are heavily reliant on the system. But
I thought you were going to say on corners.
That too. That was just low hanging fruit. That's just low hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing where, like, I know Arsenal fans are yearning for that striker and that, but I said for me, they need Martinelli has no talent, bro.
Yeah, he's awful, blood. I don't know. I don't know what they saw in that guy, bro. He
has no talent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at guys like Trossard, Trossard's like 31, bro. His peak was at like 27. And even then, he's not good at, bro. Like, what are we doing here, man? Trossard's got a little something, but you're not going to see that often enough. I don't need to go into details of Havertz. Saka's your star boy, but you've ran him, but he's getting run into the ground because there's not enough X factor. Like, I understand the Arsenal system because it's strings and combinations, but it's all too reliant. It's all too reliant. Who in their team is going to say, "Give me the ball, let me do something"? Arteta, it's the robotic thing. When Pep does the robotic thing, Mahrez can take on 2-3 man and slap it in.
But that's the difference.
Aguero can get the ball. How many times have you seen Aguero just get the ball, say, "Fuck this, give me the ball"? How many times?
Yeah, but that's the difference. If you've got a rigid system and you've got difference makers in the team, yeah, that is the equalizer. I always said it with Pep, yeah. Pep don't have to worry about tweaking his system, yeah, to win games because he can just put on an individual that can do something. That's always been his thing. His actual in-game tactical management ain't that great, bro. Like, you never see him change the system and that to win games, bro. He'll just throw on another player. And that's why I always say the players are always the most important thing in football, bro. Because sometimes you don't need to change the shape. If you just change the personnel or change the profile of a player, yeah, you can change the whole game, bro. You can change the whole game. How many times, yeah, you see Pep, yeah, just put on a more direct winger for a winger that inverts, yeah, just to break deadlocks, bro. That's why his go-to thing was Doku off the bench. Like, even United as well, bro. When Garnacho first came through, yeah, the reason why he was having impact off the bench is because he's putting a different profile of player. Instead of getting a player that's going to take more touches, just get a player that's just going to run at players, bro. And a lot of the time, that's enough just to kind of unsettle a team, bro. Like, it's not mad tactical.
It's true. But this is what I'm saying. So Arsenal, and as I said, it's down to a lot of things. But the bottom line is Newcastle are Arsenal's like kryptonite, proper kryptonite. Because you're talking about players like Bruno Guimaraes, Isak, even Jacob Murphy. Tonali. Jacob Murphy, has been, he's been at Newcastle since they got promoted. People don't even know this. He's been there for years. And he's 29 to be fair, so he's not in his like 30s. Like, he's still got probably a couple more years left in him. But them man use him as a right back and a right winger. Like, I don't know if I watch Newcastle games, innit? He actually does both. He plays both. In defense, he kind of sits as a second right back, and then going forward, he's off. And his job is to kind of just push it past and do the Valencia thing, Antonio Valencia thing. Push it, slap the low cross in, and he's actually got a banging shot as well. He strikes the ball clean. Look at his goals this season. He's actually on 8 assists this year. People don't even know. He's on 8 assists. People like calling that, bro. He's on 8 assists.
Proper utility, man.
Proper. But he's actually got like he can actually, like, a lot of the attackers in today's game don't strike a ball cleanly. He strikes a ball cleanly. When he hits it, it stays hit. You know, a lot of men don't really strike the ball cleanly. Isak's another one, strikes the ball cleanly. Like you saw both finishes, left foot, right foot.
Even the one that hit the post, the one that hit the post, he struck that well. But I think that's a lot to do with his confidence now as well. Because that left-footed one, inside of the foot, he's just kind of wrapped it. You know what I mean? With his weaker foot, bro. That's just pure confidence, bro.
This is it. This is it. Like, and I feel like what Newcastle bring, and my thing was that what's Eddie Howe gonna do now that there's no Joe Linton? Joe Linton been bullying Arsenal. He's bullied Arsenal for years, you know. He's bullied them since like 2021. Them man hate the sight of Joe Linton. They hate him. They hate him. But he weren't here today. What did they do? What did Howe do? Cool, we'll just go 5 at the back. Get Dan Burn to sometimes play invert into the midfield. Lewis Hall will come across. Botman will come across and fill the gap that he leaves. And anything that goes into that final third, you're done. You're not turning out. And that's what happened. And anytime they got to the byline, again, there was nothing Arsenal could do. But the 1-2 chances Arsenal did get, and it's fine margins. Because Odegaard misses the sitter. They go down the other end and they score. And they got let off early on with the offside goal. The warning signs were there. Newcastle put the blueprint out on how to beat Arsenal.
Yeah, but Newcastle are one of the only teams that have the ability to do it because, like I said, they can go machine for machine with Arsenal, and win, bro, because they're physical, like they're a proper robust team, bro. I can't even lie. Like the way they set up, Eddie Howe has built them almost perfectly in a sense that they're tall, they're physical, you know what I'm saying? And he's picked the right personalities. It's not just the profiles, it's the personalities, bro, that he's picked in that team, bro. Like these men are about that life, bro. He's got proper workman, industrious players that are there to put in a graft. Cuz when you look at Gimaresh, Tonali, and Joe Linton, that them three in a midfield is pure fuckeries, bro. You're getting no change.
Yeah, but the thing is, and they got technical ability in Tonali and Bruno, especially.
Yeah.
Them two kick ball like Bruno Guimaraes, like is a baller, you know, but he's a pit bull. He's a pit bull at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He's like Vidal. Remember Vidal when Vidal was at Juve?
Yeah.
Like Vidal was known for being a brute, but when you actually just sit there and watched him, he could kick ball, bro. Same with Marquisio. Marquisio had a bit of a bite to his game as well at times. But you know what I'm saying? Like them type of guys, bro. By the way, Marquisio, I love Marquisio, bro. I think he was cold. But this is what I like about Bruno G. You know what I'm saying? And with Tonali, listen, man. I know the Bet Victor's got him in that. But listen, man. There's a reason why he was captain in AC Milan at 20 years old and starting in Champions Leagues, and he was their talisman. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell why he didn't want to leave Milan. Same reason why Cole Walker went to Milan. You know what I'm saying? But like I feel like Tonali has found himself because I think he would have found himself last season, if obviously without the ban. But now obviously things are just a bit of a.
He was playing well anyway, Tonali, bro. Yeah. He a proper player still, bro.
Like Newcastle now have players in their midfield. They have 2 guys. Tonali, if anyone wants to buy Tonali, you're coughing up 80 million minimum for one. Because I'm pretty sure they bought him for 60.
Yeah.
Bruno Guimaraes, they got him for 60. And we know the price that they're trying to price him at. You know what I'm saying?
100 mils on it. Yeah, bro. Because they're looking at Declan Rice's price now.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, for me, like that midfield, and that's why I say anyone who plays them, even if we play them in the final, bro, that's not going to be that game. You get it? That ain't going to be no easy fit. Newcastle are never an easy game. Everyone talks about Arsenal having to go to Anfield on match day 36. What about when they have to face Newcastle? They faced Newcastle the game before that. What about that?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
I don't care if it's at the Emirates. They won 2-0 at the Emirates in the cup. And this was the strongest 11 Arsenal could field. The strongest 11.
Yeah, 100%, bro. They better hope that they're going to see some healers in Dubai, blood.
Bro. This, boy.
It's going to be a mad thing.
I'll tell you right now, them man, if Arsenal, because let's look at the ramifications of this now. You man knocked them out the FA Cup.
Yes, sir. I forgot, you know. It's only when I was watching the game, and then I was like, right, like, that's it. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
Yeah, bro. I've got Arsenal fans counting the Community Shield as an honor now, as a major honor, and that's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's where it's got to for them. You know what I'm saying? Because I try to tell them, Man City are 3 trophies off you, man. You know, they're not. They're 13 trophies off. I was like, no. That if you count Community Shields, they're 13 off. But if it's just majors, not even just majors, just the normal trophies that aren't the Community Shield, bro, they're 3 trophies off you lot. Watch your back, because at the rate that they're going and the rate that you're going, it's not looking good. And just looking at, you know, the fact that United have knocked them out, they've just been knocked out. They've just gotten out in the semi-final. We keep saying that Arsenal fans aren't going to admit this, but winning these type of trophies is still, especially like, cool. They're going to say, all United do is win these trophies and do fuck all. They don't challenge and they just win these shitty trophies. Cool. In United's sense, when they're winning an FA Cup, yeah, they're cool. I understand what you're saying in terms of it's not really doing much for the team. But if you're challenging and you win an FA Cup or you win a Carabao Cup, then you can say, yo, you're instilling that, you know how to get over the line.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? This is it. It's about getting over the line. And those Arsenal players still ain't got over the line. They ain't got over the line before, albeit a Carabao, albeit an FA Cup. You know, when you're challenging and winning these trophies, it's different to obviously when you're winning these trophies and you're 8th, you're winning these trophies and you're 9th, because you're winning the trophies to kind of just say, listen, we done something. But if you're challenging, you're winning these trophies to say, look, we can get over the line. Let's take that to this. Like, man, how many times did Man City used to win the Carabao Cup as a little training?
That was just to set the ball rolling for the rest of the season.
Appetizer.
The first trophy, yeah.
Yeah, that's the appetizer, man. You like the taste of that? Cool.
The finals normally in March, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. Last year was in February.
Yeah, so
bro, you see what I'm saying? Like, this is what we're bro. Like, you like a little bit of that, cool. Now imagine that with all big ears. Imagine that with all big ears, with the world watching.
I hear it.
The world watching. See, and this is where Arsenal fans, they're gonna diminish the importance of trophies they don't win. They diminish the importance, not all of them, but some of them diminish the importance of the Champions League because they never won it. So you know, better to have loved than to have never lost it all or whatever. You know how it goes. They diminish the Carabao Cup year in, year out. But to me, that makes no sense. You haven't won it in 31 years. So to me, how can you diminish something? You don't even remember what it was like to win it. Most Arsenal fans I know are under 31. So even then, you've never seen your club win it. So you don't know. You don't know the value in it. You can assume, but you don't know. You know what I'm saying? FA Cup, bro. From time Henry has won 2 leagues and 3 FA Cups. I look to myself and go, wow. That is starvation. Not from TT's point of view. not from TT's point of view, but like if you talk about, like, bro, I'm sorry, yeah, but for Arsenal to just win FA Cups post Thierry Henry, that to me is real starvation. That's real starvation to me. No, it's real starvation though. It is. Like big up for your 2 league titles. It's mad. It's mad.
I hear it.
Big up to the 2 leagues. But bro, if someone told me that TT won like 3 leagues, 2 Carabaos, 4 FA Cups, I'd have probably just believed you. Without like going and looking and seeing what he actually won. To me, a player of that stature, the king of the Premier League, 2 Prems and 3, and then fucked off to Barcelona to go. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
That's mad, bro. To me, that's mad. Like, and this is what I mean when I say that, like, Arsenal fans can't keep getting this whole holy divine trinity stuff anymore. This divine right, to be talking like you're this and you're that. FA Cups is all these man know.
Facts.
That's all they know. Literally. And I'm not speaking like I'm from some divine, right? Liverpool are the most successful team, yes. But it's only since 2018 that we've gone and we won the lot. Do you know what I'm saying? The clock coming and yeah. So we've won the lot. Before that, it was 7 years without a trophy. So I'm speaking from experience where I say, yo, I was in a similar position to you, man. But I'm hearing you, man, 24s. 24s on this trophy thing. You don't win nothing. You don't win anything. 20 to maybe 21 years without a major is embarrassing. You can't talk to anyone. 20 years without a UCL or a Premier League. They'll keep telling me 30 years, one Prem. By then, it will be 30 years, one Prem for them. By then, Evra didn't know what he did when he said Netflix FC, when he said next year. Because like you said, Rance, if they keep going on like this, Saliba's head might be in Madrid. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these players won't be here no more. You think Arsenal can afford to go for another rebuild? Impossible. These men can't go for another rebuild.
But this is what they need now. They need a rebuild for the rebuild now.
Yeah. Like, this is it. When I was younger, the only thing we had to our name was that one Champions League and that treble season where it was in 2001. And I think it was another Carabao in 2002-03. And the FA Cup against West Ham. It's the same shit. It's the same shit, Rance. But ours was a UCL and theirs was a couple of Prems.
Facts.
How long can you say is yours gold for? How long can you say that for? How long are they going to say that for, bro?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You can't be telling man stay humble when they're treble winners and four like, flip the script.
Yeah, they four-peated as well. Four-peated treble winners.
Arsenal were treble winners and they'd won the four-peat. You think you'd let anyone tell you to be humble? You think you let anyone... You man are telling man stay humble on your 4 FA Cups in 20.
Yeah, trust me.
You see what I'm saying? 4 FA Cups in 20 years. Rance, how many trophies have Man United won in the last 10 years? Since Fergie left, what have he won? 2 FA Cups.
He won,
Carabaos,
yeah, FA Cup, Bengal, Carabao, Europa, FA Cup.
Carabao again.
Yeah, Carabao again, 5.
And the 5s, yeah. So 2 Carabaos, 2 FA Cups in Europa League, right?
Ooh, right. You know what? 5 trophies in 5 trophies in 10 years don't sound that bad, yeah. If man do it like that, innit?
Dude, these men have 4 FA Cups in 20. Do the math.
I can't lie, you know. Hey, bro, man might have to run that. Man said 5 trophies in 10 years. You know what? Yeah, bro, that don't even sound too bad no more. You know when man do the GA thing to make it look like man's really mash work, but really it's only 2 goals and 6 assists on that, bro.
You man have been frying in hell.
Oi, man do the GA, blood. Man's got the 1. Yeah, bro, that's all right, you know.
Dude.
Man said 1 in 2 and that, bro. In trophies.
5, 4. Okay, if we're counting some people, whether it's 5 FA Cups, yeah, in 20 years,
Oi,
and you man have won 5 trophies so they won 5 trophies in 20. You man have won 5,
and that's not including community shields either.
Yeah. Exclude the community. Community. Let me double check on the Arsenal website in case I got it wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm right with that, innit?
Man are 1 in 2 in trophies, and it's a mad thing.
Let me.
That means we're due to win a trophy in the next 2 years again. If we don't win one this season, we'll win one next season. See that? But I like those odds, you know. Look all 50-50 in that.
This is it. I'm just need to see this. I need to see this FA Cup. So yeah, so Arsenal won the FA Cup, yeah. 2020, 2017, 2015, 2014, and 2005. There you go. So by next year, it's gonna be 4. It's gonna be 4 FA Cups when it's 2026, right? So they've got 5 FA Cups in 20 years. You have 5 trophies in 10. Take it in. Why do these men get to talk like they run the place? Why do they get to talk like they run the place? Why? I don't make sense. I've won 5 trophies in the last 5 years. Less than that even. Ask me how much I've won since 2019. Ask me. Ask me. I've won everything. Honestly, I'm pretty sure Leicester have a league and an FA Cup. In the
they do. Brendan Rodgers, they do.
Hear me out. And this is in a meeting. Before Arsenal fans tell me, I thought you speak balanced. I am speaking, but this isn't my opinion. This is fact. This is not my opinion. I'm going by what you have won since this 5 and 20 is nasty, and there's not even any variation. There's not even variation. You can't even say Carabao, Europa League, Champs League. There's no variation.
There's
no variation. You know what I'm saying? You know how many man cheat because they're getting the same cheats for years and years and years, bro. You know how many man cheat because they get bored, blood.
I hear it.
I ain't condoning it, but you know how many man get bored? So you man are, most man get bored. So you man are lying if you're telling me you're not bored of that FA Cup. You man are bored. I know you man are bored of that FA Cup. It's the same thing, bro. So, you know, these man need a league or a champs. They need it. They need it.
They need, bruv, listen, it's a necessity, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, they're not getting it. This is the beauty of it. That's why I said the season's done, bro.
It's crazy.
The season's done, bro.
It's crazy.
Hey,
and the worst thing is,
have to run
they easily could have won this. Sorry, they easily could have won this Carabao for me. Arsenal could have won this Carabao Cup. What was stopping them from winning the Carabao Cup with the run they had? Look at Tottenham's run. Man United, Man City, Liverpool. Look at Tottenham's run.
Yeah,
that was Tottenham's run, you know.
And Tottenham are still there, bro. Until they're not. You know the ones there.
They're there until they're not. See what I'm saying? Arsenal's first difficult team was Newcastle, and they're out. Their first difficult team, and they're out. When I say difficult, they're
out embarrassingly as well. Four goals, no reply.
Public flogging. You know when
mad thing.
You get it, bro. Public flogging, bro. That's what it is.
Nasty work, people. Do you know what I mean? You
don't
need to run up. You need to run up the lights, people. Do you know what I mean? Shout out Roms in the chat, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Speaking of Tottenham, bro, what are you man putting them out tonight, bruv? What's the deal?
We're putting them out, bro. We're putting them out, bro. It has to be that anyway. Regardless, like I think we're putting them out. I can't lie, bro. Like I don't care what anyone says. Tottenham are struggling with injuries. It's an embarrassment that we lost 1-0 in the first place. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing. As I said, the only thing that saves Liverpool is that 2 out of our 3 losses this season have been when it don't really matter. Or less significance in the game. For example, first leg, our first loss was our first leg. And the other one was against who? PSV? PSV in the champs last game of the we're already through in that, innit? Still come top of the league and that. You see what I'm saying? So 2 out of our 3 losses, we've been all right. We've been good. But for me, back at Anfield, I need to see crucifixion. I'm trying to dip these men in holy water. That's what it needs to be. Put these men to the sword and keep it stepping. Another cup final and let's keep it stepping, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if Ange has a plan. How about this? I bet Arsenal could have used Mateus Tell. I bet they could have used him off the bench.
I hear it.
Don't tell me there weren't no attackers. I see them man sign a set.
Tell can play, can't he? Tell can play.
Yeah, he'll be on the bench. I think he'll start on the bench. I think he can play. Yeah, Tell can play. That's another thing. Before we continue, that's another thing. Aston Villa, Asensio, Marlon.
What a window, fam. Like, bro, them man, that was an assault, yeah, that window. That was proper intent. You see, when I say about Arsenal having no intent in January, when they've been top of the league, I think twice, yeah, and they haven't really pulled the trigger to get over the line. Aston Villa had a window like what Arsenal should have had in one of these January windows when they were going for that title, bro. That window is solid. Do you know what I mean? Even though I don't rate a lot of the players, I don't rate Marlon, but I understand what he brings. He's direct and he's quick and he's strong.
He's still better than some of Arsenal strikers.
100%. You look at Marcus Rashford as well. I don't rate Rashford, yeah, but it's the intent of getting Marcus Rashford in the first place. He's not better than John Duran, but it's the intent behind it. It's the intent behind Asensio. It's the intent behind the Sassy, even though I don't rate the Sassy at all. But they brought in an extra body that they needed. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's one more. Who was the other one?
No, it was them 4. It was Desarcy, It was
I thought they
Disasi,
signed 5
Rashford,
players.
Asensio. Disasi, Rash. They was trying to get Felix.
Oh yeah, they didn't get Joao Felix. He went to AC. Oh, do you see his goal? Oh my.
Do you see his whole cameo?
Yeah, bro.
Cameo, naughty, nasty.
Yeah,
bro. I said this, bro. Maresca's a fraud for not using Joao Felix.
He is.
I'm sorry, he has to be called out for that, because for you to put your trust in Noni Madueke over Joao Felix to me is absurd. Simply because,
because of a left foot.
Yeah, bro. It's not even that. You're dying on this Madueke thing on the right when you could have just put Palmer on the right and put Felix in the 10.
Yeah, he could have.
He could have. Problem solved, Problem solved. Maybe not straight away, but that's problem solved. Cole Palmer gets more freedom, and you've got another threat in Joao Felix in the middle who is able to finish, who's able to create. Maybe he's not as good as Cole Palmer. Maybe he's not as good as Cole Palmer. But the drop-off in right wing is like the drop-off from Cole Palmer to Madueke in right wing is mad. But the drop-off from Cole Palmer to Felix in the 10 is not mad, bro.
Exactly. And also the drop-off with Neto to Palmer, is smaller than fucking Palmer to Madueke, bro, or Neto to Madueke, because Madueke he's dog water, mate. He's awful.
I'm saying right now, generally speaking, and don't get me wrong, Madueke is one of them players where you see how Elanga's doing well at Nottingham Forest in that. Yeah, I think Madueke is one of them players where if you can die on that hill, but he's gonna have to play at a Bournemouth and that, where Semenyo were there and that, and then you can see a bit more of him and what he's gonna get, because you're gonna be playing more in transition.
Yeah, and he has to be a big fish as well, blood. He's not a big club footballer, bro. He's not.
Not at this age, anyways. Listen, players can change and evolve, but not at this age. For me, not as early in his career as this. You know what I'm saying? He's not. You don't want to die on that hill, the Madueke hill at his age. Look at Joao Felix, bro. I'm not saying, and that's not to say Joao Felix is at his best. It's not to even say Jadon Sancho is at his best. The amount of defending I've had to do for Jadon Sancho is mad, because I'm not saying just Jay Sancho has been balling out this season, but from a Chelsea, if you look at Chelsea this season and the first name you're saying is the first name for slander is Jadon Sancho, then I don't know for you, bro. I don't know for you, because Jadon Sancho did not cost 60 mil like Neto did.
Yeah, but it's not even the price. It's just that Sancho's the easy one to attack here. But when I watch him, he's never their worst attacker. Never.
Bro, Neto has done nothing since he's come in, apart from his goal against Arsenal and the goal the other day, the one against West Ham. Neto's done nothing. Mudrik's
on the just doing cardio, bro.
Yeah, Mudrik was shit before and after the mushrooms, so I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Who's the other one? Madueke, Sancho couldn't even. Yeah, Sancho and Madueke is not even a. That's not even a. Do you know what I'm saying? And so then that leaves you with Sancho, Palmer, and Jackson, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Is it a color thing, Robbie? I don't know what it is, innit? I don't know what it is. But my point is that I think some Man United fans are just yearning to do the Sancho thing. Told you he's not it. They're yearning for it, bro.
Yeah, but this is what it is, bro. It's bro, man wanna be right so much that they start fabricating shit. You know them ones, because sometimes I see man trying to get onto Sancho, and that's bro, a bad game for Jadon Sancho is just that he just doesn't do nothing wrong. That's a bad game for him. He just does the basic things well. He just doesn't do anything exciting. He just receives the ball, passes it to his teammate, makes the run, receives it back, passes it off, and he just doesn't set the world alight. But he does all the fundamentally things sound. And then man say that he played shit. But it's not like he's giving the ball away bare. It's not like he's getting tackled bare. It's never that, bro. Man's saying, man's not dead. He just don't move the needle, bro. A bad game for him is he doesn't move the needle. He just does the basics, bro. And that's what you want from a player. What I want from a player is, a quiet game from a player. Like Ahmad is the same. Man will say, Ahmad ain't really played well. He just does the basics. He gets the ball, passes it, receives it, passes it. Maybe he doesn't take people on as much, and it doesn't move the needle. But fundamentally, he does all the stuff he's supposed to do. That's 100%. That's what I need. This is what I need from players. If you're not going to have a great game, don't move the needle. Just do the fundamental things right for me, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just do that. A man can say not as a winger. No, bro. In any position on the football pitch, if you're not going to set the world alight, just do the fundamentals well. That's it, bro. In anything, bro. In any sport. Do you know what I'm saying? In any sport, whether you're boxing, whether you're playing basketball, whether you're doing whatever, if you're not going to be balling out of control, just do the basics. Better that than you see man like fucking Doku coming on, shaking his leg 3 times, cutting inside, and then putting the ball out for a goal kick. I'd much rather you just passed it 5 yards, bro. That's what I'd rather you just passed it 5 yards, fake to run, open some space, received it again, popped it off, bro. Rather than cut inside and then put it out for a goal kick. Like, what are we doing? Like, it don't matter what position you play in, yeah, just keep it fucking simple. Like, if you can't do anything, yeah, if you can't do anything that's gonna help your team, don't do something that's gonna hinder your team. That's my thing. In any sport, if you're not gonna help, just don't make it worse, blood. Don't give the opposition another player. And there's too many players like Mad Wakey. When man's not playing well, he's playing for the other team. That's how I feel about Bruno. That's how I feel about Garnacho. When these men are not playing well, they're playing against us. Just play on our team. If you're not going to play sick, just play for us and just help us keep the ball. That's all I need to do.
No, I hear it. And that's what my thing is with Sancho in it. But the thing is, remember the question I asked you when on WhatsApp in it. I'm not gonna lie. My hot take is that, bro. I still think that prime Sancho is levels with Cole Palmer. So the Dortmund Sancho, and that's for the chat. I'll ask that question. Chat: Dortmund Sancho or Chelsea Palmer? I want to see something quick.
You can do a poll.
Yeah, man, just run a poll if you want.
We could run a poll. We can do a poll.
I think it was split. I don't think it's too far apart, but I think it was split opinions. It doesn't mean one's bad and one's good, but you know what I'm saying. And that's a compliment to Chelsea because you actually got both. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'll run that poll. 1 minute.
I'm going Sancho in it because as well, especially the way he done it in the champs as well.
Yeah, exactly. Champions League Sancho, bro. Like Sancho wins, bro. For me,
like, what we doing here, like, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? And also, was Sancho on pens? Sancho wasn't even on pens. Wasn't he?
Wasn't on pens. No,
wasn't even on.
No.
What was Sancho's numbers back then? Because I feel like, do you know what it is though, Rance? Yeah,
he was doing stupid. He's got that GA record, bro. With Lionel Messi, bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how many goals were and how many were goals and how many were assists. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he was going band for band with Dele Alli. Call me like it was like in terms of like the next guy. In terms of, let me just quickly have another look because I know his numbers are ridiculous, but yeah, fuck off. 17 and 16, 19, 20, and 32, 12 and 14 in 18, 19. In the season where he got injured and he wasn't playing that much, 8 goals, 11 assists. Don't piss me off, man. Don't even piss me off, bro. Don't piss me off. And he actually got 15 assists if we're talking about I'm not even counting the cup games. Man got 6 goals and 4 assists in 6 games in the German Cup in 2021. So man got 14 goals and 15 assists in 2021 in all comps. Well, in just the cup in the league. 17 you got 17 and 16 in 1920. And I'm not counting. I'm not even counting Champions League goals, you know. I'm not even counting. You got 12 and 14 in 18, 19. And wasn't he 18 that year? Because he's 24 now.
Yeah. It's very close, you know. It's 42-58 to Sancho. Like, I mean, it's close. It's very close. And
Sancho was doing 20 and 20 in all comps, bro. Including the champs for the man to say, oh, the German league stinks. Like, bro, no pens. No pens. Put that, no pens.
Fair enough. I don't know how many penalties Cole Palmer scored for Chelsea, to be honest.
This is dead.
Yeah.
This is dead. Don't give me that. Because the same, you can't tell me Chelsea fans, Palmer plays with Dross. You man was saying your squad is deeper than Liverpool's. So what do you mean he's playing with Dross? Nkunku weren't classed as Dross when he was injured.
$1.5 billion squad is Dross now.
Apparently that's Dross. What's man talking about? About Dross. You know what I'm saying? About Dross, bro. Someone give me the Dortmund squad that Sancho played in, because I'm pretty sure it was Marco Reus, it was Haaland, it was Dahoud. Dahoud was in that midfield
Bro,
Emre
all
Can
I'll say is, yeah, like numbers aside, yeah, Sancho was balling out in the Champions League, innit? And to me, the Champions League sets aside everything else because you still got to play your Barcelonas, do you know what I mean? Your PSGs, all of that, bro. That's one thing I would say, bro. Because when man talk about, even like with Arsenal fans, when they do the Saka thing, it's like, bro,
was there, yeah.
Champions League, my bro. Like this is what it is, bro. Like, because as much as people can talk about the domestic leagues, because in general, English fans are so snobbish here when it comes to the Premier League, innit? They're so snobbish when it comes to the Prem, but the reality is, yeah, look at what teams do in the Champions League, and look what they do against teams from Farmers Leagues, bro. Like, we have poor records against Spanish teams, but if someone does well in Spain, they'll say it's because the Spanish league shit. This is what they'll do. They'll say the same thing about French league. They'll say, PSG, dead food, X, Y, Z, and that. Then they'll play PSG, yeah, and they'll lose, blood.
And get
That's what. This is what will happen, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll diss these leagues, yeah, and then their teams cook us, bro. Like, this is the reality. They always do that, bro. I remember when Leon smoked Man City after man was saying that the French league is a farmers league. I remember, bro, the way Inter Milan played Man City off the park in the final and lost, and then they played Man City the other day as well, played them off the park again, bro. But man would turn around and say that Serie A is a farmers league, bro. Like, it's not really making sense. Bro, do you know what I'm saying? It's not really making sense, bro. So it's one of them ones where, for me, Cole Palmer is an exceptional player. I love Cole Palmer, bro. I love him. And even though his profile is very different to Jaden's, it's very, very different. They're playing in the same team, and you can see that they play nothing alike. Do you know what I'm saying? But what Sancho was doing, they link up very well because they're two very talented, intelligent players. But the bottom line is, yeah, you can't diminish, yeah, the numbers Sancho was putting up just because of where he was doing it, bro. Because if it was so easy to put up those numbers there, then other players since him would be doing that, and they're not. They're not.
And my thing is with numbers as well. Yeah, I don't diminish penalties, but I'm not diminishing Palmer's penalties. I'm saying Sancho wasn't taking. No, you're right. I'm not. There's nothing wrong with Palmer's penalties. I'm saying Sancho wasn't on penalties.
No, you're 100% right, because even with Andy Cole, the reason why people hail up Andy Cole the way they hail him up, they also point out that he never took penalties, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So his goal record's even more impressive because he didn't take pens, bro, as a striker. And most strikers take penalties. So when you look at the likes of the Shearers and all these guys, yeah, that in the Premier League top scorer, most of these guys take penalties as well, the strikers. Coley never took them. So the fact that he was in the Premier League top 5 all-time goal scorers and was not on penalties, you have to rate it even more. 100%. Same with Didier Drogba. He very rarely took them because Lamps used to take them. Do you know what I'm saying? So for you to be in the Premier League top goal scorers, top 5, yeah, as a striker, and you're not on penalties, it's fucking impressive, bro. Like, man can't overlook them things.
But you know that's why. But that's why, Rance, as I said, when I talk about seasons and I talk about that Mo Salah first season, he took one penalty that year. James Milner was on penalties, but when Salah first came in, James Milner was the penalty taker. So when man are scoring 30 goals, 32 goals in the Prem, same as Suarez. When man, Gerrard was the penalty taker that year. So Gerrard scored 13 penalties that year. 13. Suarez ended the season on 31 goals and missed the first 6 games. Like, you see what I'm saying? I give Son, when Son was younger and Kane was on the penalties, I say Son's goal record is still, even now, impressive to me. It's impressive because Son weren't on pens. Kane was on pens.
I hear it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not me. So that's not me now saying Kane because Kane took pens or because Salah takes pens now or because Cole. I'm not diminishing the man that take pens because you still have to score them. I'm just saying it's also very impressive for the man that didn't have them. And for me, and it weren't no fluke that Jadon Sancho was doing it in the champs because he went back to the champs on loan for 6. He went
and then put up another record there.
He went just last season,
bro. And the thing is, he wasn't playing for us for 6 months, so he wasn't even match fit. He went there in January after not playing.
How about this? He just had a smile on his face.
Yeah,
that's it. He just had a smile on his face.
Yeah, that's all it is with Sancho. Yeah, like he's just a different level player, but he's similar to Felix, where it's like
the man them need love, man. That's what it is, bro.
They do, but also I think that the game has moved past players like them. Do you know what I'm saying? They're pure footballers, and football's not a footballer's game anymore. That's the reason why you've got someone like Ryan Cherky available for 20 million euros and no one wants him. Because people can talk about attitudes and all that. That's bullshit, bro. Because do you think these men are the first man to have so quote unquote attitude problems, bro? Like, man didn't want Eric Cantona because of his attitude. Sir Alex Ferguson said, nah, run me that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they're not the first players to have personalities in the game or whatever. Like, that's a myth. Like, man can't talk to me about attitudes, bro. At the end of the day, he's a human being, bro. Like, if you're a half decent man manager, you can manage someone like him.
No, facts.
Do you know what I mean? The fact is, managers don't want to take risks on personalities anymore because they don't want footballers to have personalities on the pitch or off it, bro. This is the reality. That they don't want footballers to have personalities on the pitch because they want to control every aspect of the game. Do you know what I'm saying? They want to control every aspect on the pitch and they want to control every aspect off the pitch, bro. And this is why football is as boring as it's ever been, bro. It's a horrible game to watch now because there's no personalities in the game. Like watching that Joao Felix goal yesterday, the way he took that goal, that's pure personality. That's just pure swagger. He didn't need to do that.
No, not at all.
He didn't need to do that. He had loads of time. He opened up his body and he still went in the smaller gap. Like, he didn't need to go there. He could have just passed it into the other corner there, like, easy, and he decides to dink it over the goalkeeper.
And that's not a player who's necessarily confident either.
Bro, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. It's not confidence. It's just an ability thing. Do you know, to have the ability to do that, like, for no reason, is scary. Because there's no reason to take the goal like that. There's no reason.
Yeah, it's just
crazy, bro. It's your first game for a new club. You don't know no one, really. You don't speak the language. You're just there, blood. You just got off the plane and you do that.
Yep.
Like, it's illogical that you would do that. Normally, people would just want to put the ball in the back of the net. Yeah, they'd be like, "Yeah, I got my first goal. I'm up and running."
Get your goal, and then just keep it stepping, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Because if you look at Tammy Abraham's goals, the second one, he's through on goal, same way, and he just wraps it in the bottom corner, and he makes sure that he puts his foot through it to make sure. And Joao Felix just dinked it like that.
Yeah. On a bully boy thing.
Yeah, it's nasty. And the reason why players like him don't really get more minutes now is because they're not guys that you can micromanage. You have to just let them play. And managers don't want to let players play no more. A proper Jadon Sancho, you just need to let him play. You can't control him, bro, because Jadon will play on the wing. But when he was playing for Dortmund, he was drifting inside, almost playing like a central 10. He was going wherever he wanted.
He was pretty much a shadow striker at times.
Yeah, he was going wherever he wanted, bro. Players like that, you just have to let them play football. The same as fucking Jack Grealish at Aston Villa. He never had a position. He just went wherever he wanted. And now you're not allowed to do that in football no more. This is the reality. It's nothing to do with the league that they're playing in. It's to do with having the trust and the freedom, to play their own game, bro. It's not about the league, bro. Because that kind of ability translates anywhere, bro. Anywhere.
Yeah.
Like Cherky can do what he's doing in France, in Italy, Germany, England, anywhere. He can do it in Saudi Arabia. He can do it in the Sahara Desert, blood. He can do it anywhere. You can do it on the beach, blood. It's got nothing to do with where he's playing, bro. But you have to have, the manager that allows you to play. Like my man said, look what Adel Taarabt was doing, in the championship. Bro, the championship's supposed to be one of the most physical, most competitive leagues in world football. And he made that shit. He made it look like, bruv, he made it look like the park, bro. He was nutmegging man and standing them up in the championship where everyone was like, you can't do that in the championship. They'll put you in the stands. Put who where? They couldn't get nowhere near him.
This is it. And this is it, bro. And this is it. So that's why for me, like that's a big stinker from Enzo Maresca, innit?
Yeah.
Proper stinker from him still. And especially when like now, like Chelsea didn't bring in another attacker, innit? Like they didn't bring someone in to replace the body. Like they just kind of got rid of it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like man just kind of got it. You just signed him back. And man just kind of got rid of him. Like what? Like this is what I mean about decision making. You know, like you can't have injuries and not bring in no attackers, especially if they're long-term injuries. Like you look at like it doesn't for me. Yeah, I think people say it doesn't always have to be the 150 million pound Isak golden boy of the Premier League to change your team. As I said, Ryan Cherky is someone who's 22 million. You know, you might have just needed an Asensio. I know I'm not saying Asensio is the answer to everyone's things, but you know, sometimes it can be these 20 million pound gems. Ryan Gravenberch, how much money was he for Liverpool?
Yeah, he would have been at what 20 million?
He was like 25, 30 million, bro.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Weren't the £100 man that were paying for Declan Rice?
Yeah, no, facts.
You see what I'm saying? Douglas, like sometimes, yeah, I think people need to remember, like, it's not always the poster boy that goes and does the mad thing. Arsenal didn't even know they had Miles Lewis Skelly at left back. Didn't even need Calafiori. Even need him. Even need him.
Facts.
There are guys out there for 35, 40 million that you know what I'm saying, that you can go and get, and that can become your partners. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't go get Isak. If Isak's there, go get him. But Duran, we all laughed at it, but look at Duran now. You see what I'm saying? We all laughed at it. Me, I'm guilty. We all laughed at the Duran thing last year when Chelsea were trying to get him. Look at him now. You see my point? Straight gunman. Old school striker that we don't see anymore. You don't see that anymore. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the sledgehammer.
There's footballers everywhere, bro. And this is why when man are talking about 100 million for Isak, yeah, I wouldn't pay that. I wouldn't pay that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, there's one of them things where you see in football, yeah, football's all about characteristics. That's what it's about. The reason why I feel like I can understand where players would thrive well, and the reason why I could see that Kobe needed to play in the 10 is because I understand his characteristics. And if you know what characteristics you want in a player, it's very easy to see it. Like, it's very, very easy to see it, bro. Yeah. So that's the same reason why Arsene Wenger can look at Thierry Henry playing on the wing and say, yo, this guy's going to be my striker. It's easy for a man to do it because he knew the characteristics he wanted. So why am I going to go spend 100 million on Isak here when I can go and find a player with the characteristics that I want here, and I can pay 15 million for man and say, yo, this is how I want you to play, bro? Because there's loads of players out there that if you want a certain characteristics, you can find them and you can play them.
It's down to the coach to coach, bro. It's down to the coach to coach. And you know what I'm saying? And as I said, I know Arsenal per se in this situation, Arsenal are under more pressure than anyone else because they haven't won anything as well. So they're under more, and I know, Arteta's not under pressure, but I'm saying as a fan base, there's more kind of pressure to want a superstar to kind of complete the puzzle, when really, if Arsenal's goal scorers were just a little bit better, that could have taken them over the line too. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be Isak necessarily. I'm not saying aim high. I'm not saying don't aim high. But if it was if you had a left winger like Anthony Gordon instead of Martinelli, and you had a Mateus Cunha instead of Havertz.
But forget a Mateus Cunha, bro. If you just had Gordon instead of Martinelli and Saka, you'll be challenging for the league properly, like actually challenging, bro. Because Havertz ain't your biggest issue, bro. Because
he's not.
Like, your centre forward don't really need to be your goal scorer. That's a very old-fashioned way of looking at football now.
But that's the only way they see it. I've always said,
Havertz isn't their problem. Martinelli's their problem. It's always been Martinelli.
Thank you, chat. How long have I been? They said, a Brazilian took my gal. This is what these fuckers kept saying to me, blood. This is what, hey, troops, troops. That one's for you. That one's for you, blood. I've been saying Havertz went and got these, man, 13 goals, 1 pen. 13 goals, 1 pen, and 7 assists, bro.
That's enough.
He's not no baller.
Bro, 20 GA from your striker in the league is calm.
He didn't even play striker for the whole season. He went striker in December. That's what's so mad. Bro, this is what I'm talking about with Havertz. He's not no crazy footballer. He's not no bad man baller. But last season, he done his job. He done his job last year. When your winger is getting 6 goals and 2 of them come at post 90th minute in a 6-1 win over Crystal Palace, do not tell me Do not tell me that Martinelli is not the problem. Saka scored his goals. Havertz bagged his goals, 20 GA. Trossard even got 11 off the bench. But man, them want to alleviate Martinelli of blame. Go get yourself a left. Bro, Firmino bagged 8 goals and 9 goals. The season we won the league, Firmino scored 8 goals, bro.
Facts. And did you care?
I didn't give a toss.
Because it doesn't matter who scores the goals, Monts. That's what I've been saying. And that's why when man are telling me Xerxes don't score, yeah. Brother, I don't need Xerxes to score, bro. I don't need him to score. Do you know what I'm saying? If my team are playing the way they're playing, I know Xerxes is going to get me 8 to 10 Premier League goals minimum, yeah, which is fine for me. Because I know the goals that he's going to facilitate is going to be 3 times that. So I don't care.
Salah got 19, Mane got 18. And especially if Firmino, even if Firmino's getting 8, my midfielders are getting goals from Firmino, bro. My midfielders are getting goals. Everyone's gonna eat. I'm not saying Havertz is Firmino. I'm not saying that. But my point is that you balance out your goals on both wings, and the spaces will open up. The spaces will open up. Man, am I happy to let Martinelli have the ball? Let him have the ball. We'll double up on Saka. Let Martinelli have the ball, bro. By all means. You know what I'm saying? Let Garnacho have the ball by all means. We don't care. We don't care. As long as Ahmad's not doing anything, we're good. Do you get it? As long as we can focus on Ahmad and marking him out the game, we're good. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I mean. Most of Chelsea's goals come from their 10, who's technically a midfielder. Does anyone care? The Chelsea fans, do you care that all your goals are coming from midfield, or do you not care, bruv? Who gives a fuck who scores, bruv? Like, why am I going on? Like, striker needs to score the goals. Who cares, bruv? Do you know what I mean? It's still the same number of points on the board. This obsession where I need my 9 to score goals. I don't care, bruv, if all my goals... Do you think Arsenal care when their goals come from their centre-back? From Gabriel?
They don't give a monkeys, bro.
They don't care, bro. Like, I don't know where this obsession, with 9s have to score. Like, bro, if you win 1-0, Gabriel header, I didn't see Arsenal man saying, oh, you know what? The win didn't count because our defender scored. Who gives a fuck, blood?
This is it, bro.
He gives a fuck. Do you know what I'm saying? The reality is no one cares, bro. Like, it's about what you do for the team. And this is why, when Højlund scored, his 10 Premier League goals, the reason why I weren't happy with the 10 Premier League goals is because he gives you nothing outside of goals.
Yep.
Whereas I know outside of goals, Xerxes is going to give me a whole lot. So I'll accept 10 goals from Xerxes because I know that he'll be involved in 30-odd goals other than that in the season, bro. In terms of his facilitating. Just like Xerxes, the reason why Ahmad got that hat-trick against Southampton, bro. Because Xerxes was the one who was pinning our attacks together, and all of a sudden we won that game because of him. The Arsenal game that we won was because of Xerxes. Not just because he scored a penalty, but because he changed the whole game when he goes up and he gives us a focal point. So we win games because of him, even if he doesn't get GA. I can't say that about Rasmus Højlund. And that's the difference, bro. That's why you have to look at the profiles of players, bro. Like, not everything's a be-all and end-all GA thing, bro. What does Havertz give you without goals? Havertz is still... He's still a link man, isn't it? He's still a link man. He's still a link man. He's not a link man at the level of Xerxes. He's not going to play those defense splitting passes that Xerxes plays. But Havertz's movement...
He'll win his duels. He'll win his duels, man. He'll win his duels.
His movement in between the lines, Havertz gives someone something to think about. He does. He's just not a goal threat.
Yeah. Like, in front of goal, he's just crap. Like, he's
just not a goal threat.
You just got to know what man is. You know what I'm saying? What he is. And I understand the scapegoat thing and why Chelsea fans don't like him. But when you're a link man, ultimately the team's going to eat more. And don't get me wrong, that's not to say that Havertz is performing this season. But as we said, like, if you've got threats on either side of the pitch, what Havertz is doing is nowhere near your big. It's not it no longer really becomes an issue. It only ever becomes an issue on the odd day that your 2 wingers are having a bad day in front of goal. And he kind of has to chip in somewhere. Same with Firmino. Firmino, there were odd games where Firmino would get criticized by Liverpool fans because it's like Salah and Mane having one of their games where them man are missing bare sitters. And it's like, cool, where was Firmino today in terms of why couldn't Firmino chip in just for today? Just for today when these men kept missing. You know what I'm saying? There were those off days, but 9 other games out of 10, the guys left and right are going to be scoring the goals. 9 out of 10 games. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you. Like, bro, get me 10 and 36. I'm cool. Because guess what? If both my wingers are getting 15, and you're getting 10, that's 40 goals from my front line.
Yeah.
Rather than one getting 16, the other one getting 2, and the other one getting 8.
100%.
This is the difference, man. It's the difference, and people don't really want to acknowledge it. Everyone wants a scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to guys like Kai Havertz, bro. The fact that man have looked at Martinelli for so long and given so much praise to Martinelli, you lot are the problem. You Martinelli enablers are just as bad as Mikel Arteta. You're just as bad. Everything wrong with the fan base, bro. Just as bad. Enabling someone like Martinelli for this long is one of the reasons why you lot didn't get over the line. But man want to blame the guy that scored 13 goals and got 7 assists and started playing striker in December.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, he ain't the issue, bro. He's not the issue, bro. I'll be honest.
But you know what? He's not the solution, but he ain't the issue.
Yeah, but bro, the solution, yeah, but he can be part of the solution in the short term, bro. The bottom line is, yeah, it's like it's very short-sighted, or not even really short-sighted. The average football fan, yeah, well, I keep telling people the average football fan is a casual, bro. They don't understand football. So because of that, yeah, they think, yeah, that 1 + 1 = 2 in football. Most of the time it doesn't. Like, that's not how football works. Do you know what I'm saying? Man can say the game is about numbers. Not really, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, yeah, in football, you lot had Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud, when you look at what he's won with that French team, yeah, and look how much France misses Giroud, even to the point where when France had Benzema up front, man was saying, oh, we are better with Giroud. And Benzema is a better footballer than Giroud.
Yeah.
So this is what you need to understand. Like,
bro, sometimes used to eat off.
But this is my point. But this is my point, my brother. So just because on paper Benzema's better than him, yeah, and can score more goals than him, he takes goals away from everyone else. And this is why I said when Man United signed CR7, yeah, he was going to take goals from everyone else. And he did. He took goals from Rashford. He took goals from Bruno. He took goals from the whole team. And everyone said, oh, he scored 17 goals and this, that, and the other. Yes, but as a team, we scored less. Everyone scored less. So he was a net negative. And this is what people don't understand. Just adding goals to a team doesn't add goals to a team. This is what I mean by 1 + 1 don't equal 2 in football. It doesn't. Adding goals to a team can take goals away from a team. And unless you understand football, you will not understand what I'm saying. You won't understand it. You won't. Do you know what I mean? And it's all right if you're football illiterate, because most football fans are illiterate when it comes to football. They're illiterate. They don't understand the game. And these are the facts. And that's why someone like Giroud, even when he doesn't score, he's worth his place in the team. Because everyone else scores.
He's one of the players of the tournament. He scored 0 goals.
0, bruv. He had no shots on target, bro. He played the whole game. He played the whole tournament facing his own team. Yeah. He didn't have a shot.
Crazy.
Bro.
It's crazy. It's just
no
dark.
One shot, bro.
Dark. It's dark. It's true. It's dark.
Bro. This is what I mean. But man will say that. But man will say, oh, yeah, he don't score goals. He didn't have a shot. You know what I mean? And his team won.
You didn't need to, bro.
And this is the point. And this is what man need to understand about football, guys. That is football. That is football. And the chemistry thing is real. And that's why certain players just thrive with playing with certain players. So saying, oh, yeah, if we just get Isak, we're going to score more goals.
But
that doesn't necessarily mean that.
But you realize, Rance, that's why I say Liverpool can't let Salah go this year, because our biggest goal scorer is also our biggest creator. Do you know what I'm saying? So you don't lose the 30 goals a season. You don't just lose 30 goals. You
lose the goals he creates, and also you now need to find a new dynamic for the attack, because the whole dynamic changes when you lose that profile.
Yeah.
It's not just the goals you lose. It's not just the assists you lose. You lose the whole dynamic, because the chemistry now has to be redone. The understanding's not there no more. So you lose multiple things. And this is what people fail to understand with football. So, do you know what I mean? It's just one of those things, man. Hey, you look, let's get these likes up as well, people. 700 likes is the target. Subscribe to MONTS' channel. The link is in the title.
Have
you got a show coming up?
Yeah. It was scheduled for 3:20 anyway. So
say no more. So yeah, man, we'll redirect there now. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? You lot make sure that you support the thing. Do you know what I mean? I'll be back for the Liverpool game later on. Man's gonna go physio now. Go get a massage, bruv, and chill, bloods. You get me? So
I've got quite a lot of streams today. So obviously this next one. I got obviously when we're gonna cook cooks for a little piece. We're gonna cook him for like 40 minutes. And after that, obviously, I got a little meeting, and then after the meeting, we got the watch along. After the watch along, we got match reaction after the watch along. And I think that's it. I think that will be it. That's Thursdays is always the maddest day for man. So it's just all day streaming in it. So yeah, man. You lot, and I know you lot want gal talk. It's every time, bro.
Yeah, they always want that, bro. That's
gal talk, bro.
It's a cooker, bro.
It's they love it, bro. Look about it. Hey, it's crazy, man. I want the chocolate 11. It's crazy.
Yo, that's crazy.
But yeah, no, we're gonna be cooking for 40 minutes. Make sure you're liking, subscribing over here. Go support the Rants Clips channel as well. You don't know what it is.
Come on.
I'm saying road to 20k, man. I want 20k before the end of the season. I'm hungry, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I mean. I want 30k on my Clips channel by the end of the season. I'll be happy with that. We just hit 6k, so it might be more than that, but I just want 30,000. You get me? I just like 30k because I remember when this channel got to 30k. This is when you get me. This is when I felt like you
start to move. That's why I want to get to 20, bro. When I get to 20, it's like you feel the movement in the numbers. Like there's a shift in it. So yeah, man. I'm even feeling it in the watch-alongs now, man. So yeah, man. Watch-alongs gonna be interesting.
Nah, big up people. Do you know what I mean? Nah, we'll be there. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we'll probably radio watch along anyway when we're done, blood. You man better win, blood. So boy, you know what I mean?
Bro, I'm cooked if I don't.
That's it.
But that's it, though. But at least I'm not sitting there saying man's a victim, bro. Man, do you get it, man? I'm not sitting there saying why you always me. What the hell, bro? I chose this life.
I hear it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, go subscribe. Subscribe to Arsenal's thing as well, man. Cooking with Raya and that. You know,
yo, you know, hey, yo, listen, guys, we're gonna redirect to Big Six Bands, people, yo, and then man, I'm gonna see you guys back here.